What's going on, guys? Your boy RandomGuyKev here, and I'm gonna do a quick tracer video thing. I've had a couple different tracer units since I've been playing Airsoft, and some that have been sent to me. I'm kind of gonna start from my most recent acquisition and then go down from there. I teased this on my Instagram, and you guys saw me do an unboxing for this, the T238, the Daybreak tracer unit. This retails for about $100, between $100 and $120. It does have a couple of key features on here. It is a chrono. It does do tracers. It does the flare thing as well. You can see FPS Joule on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's kind of a big clunker to me. It's pretty big for what it provides. But I mean, for certain gun, it's aesthetically pleasing. It looks good on certain guns. Not every gun it looks good on. Certain guns it looks good on. Not everyone. But yeah, if you want to chrono your guns real quick, you want to have a tracer, yeah, this is kind of that. And it gives you, you know, that futuristic look. I'm gonna pop a couple shots, but like, pretty makes the thing a little bit longer than you would expect it to be. It does have an FPS thing. You can capture joules. There's a bunch of other stuff you can do in here. You can change the units. You can change, of course, the weight of BBs that you're using, and so it can chrono properly and things of that nature. So let's get a couple shots in so I can grab it on my chrono. Okay. I'm using 2 5s, and they're chronoing at 281 FPS. Joule is 0.92. So it's not bad. Again, it's pretty solid on what you can see, but all in all, pretty cool. Like, yeah, you can see some of the FPS stuff on here. Screen's pretty small, could get shot out, but all in all, it's pretty cool. Again, it's at the top of your gun, so top of the tracer unit or the bottom, whatever you choose. For $180, again, for $100, for $100 to $120, it's not that bad. It's not like my go-to. I would use it on a smaller compact SMG, but yeah, I mean, T238, the Daybreak. I will leave a link for this below. Definitely check it out. I think it's pretty cool. Next tracer unit, guys, I have for you is the Flare MBT from Eshooter. It's pretty dope. I like that it's small and compact. I like the smaller compact tracer units. This one, of course, it's BT, so it has an app which allows you to just change different features on it. So this also has a flare option, and it has a chrono option, of course. Flare MBT. Let me just connect it, and I'm gonna connect it to my gun really quick. Gotta get a quick look at the flare. So this does have the chrono option, and then you can play around with the settings. Play around with the settings to change, like, if it's gonna flare. Just switch that back. So it does have the settings where you can play around, see what your gun is shooting at. Put the weight in there, and then you go into your settings. You can adjust if it's flare and tracer, what color it's gonna be, or it's just tracer, or it's drag lights. But let's shoot it one more time. And you know, you could have it do rainbow. So that's a whole nother thing as well. So, but yeah, that's pretty solid. I like this. For me personally, I don't always want to go into the app to do things or check my chrono, but I mean, check my FPS. But I mean, I think it's a cool addition. This one retails for about $100 to $120. They have different variations. I like the flare feature, but sometimes the flare feature gives you away. But again, for this small package, I definitely enjoy it. I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, I think that one, this is pretty, it's not that bad. I like it. I like this one since I've been using it. Great time. Let's get into our next one. Next one is from PCU. PCU has a number of tracer units. Their newest one is the Lynx. You guys have seen some gameplay with this. It conforms to more, like, it tries to conform more towards pistols. So it has that, you know, high kappa look. It like just conforms to the front of the gun. Then they have the Spike Compact, which is a small one, easy to set up, easy charge and whatnot. The only thing I don't really like about the PCU, this Lynx one, is that, you know, the front, you have to unscrew it and push the power button and screw everything back in. It's the only minor thing, but it's pretty solid. Guys, I'm not doing like people want me to do, like, hey, which one's brighter, which one's, bruh, that's a lot. I'm not doing it because I use what I like and these work for me. At the end of the day, PCU also has the Octagon Tracer unit. I love the Octagon Tracer unit. Gives me enough brightness for my Jag arms. 3 shots, boom, all 3 illuminated. Catches everybody by surprise when they see illuminated shotgun with illuminated BBs coming from a shotgun. Great time with this. So these retail for the Octagon between 200 and 220. The Lynx Tracer unit about 160 to 170, and the Spike Compact competition for 160, 170. So, but I really enjoy using the PCU ones because it's a great time, and aesthetically it does make your pistol look a lot better with the Lynx one, just because of the shape. I mean, it's different than, you know, the round cylinder type one. So I like that kind of change. So another shotgun tracer unit I have is like the 5KU, like a flare. It's like a 5KU Spitfire tracer unit. It's about $70. None too expensive. It's something I was looking for. I saw it online and I was like, let me see if it works. There is a flare, and there's the tracer looking function, and then there's a flare, and then there's a combined one. So everything is just kind of done. You got to press the button for it to change. No app, nothing like that. But I mean, ultimately, it's not that bad. Pretty solid. For $70, it works. It does what it needs to do. Arcturus has a tracer unit as well. It's kind of like a drop-in for some of their other stuff. So this is one of their muzzle devices. You can easily like unscrew this top and literally just drop it into any of their stuff, and boom, there you go. Now you have a tracer unit inside of one of their mock suppressors, which is a cool concept. But you can run it alone. It does have that flare option like most tracer units do nowadays. This retails for about $60. It's not that much, and it's bright. It works. Most $60. So I feel like most tracer units under, I want to say $80 tend to not be that bright. But this one was pretty bright. I liked it. I like using it. I still use it now. But you know, I like the small compact feel of a tracer unit, and this one is pretty solid. It's the Arclight AMT core from Arcturus. So definitely check that out. Next one is HighPowerAirsoft. They have a 3-inch and a 6-inch. I mean, it's kind of rebranded, but still, they provide you something that works. I mean, it's another tracer unit that works, and I like it. And that's like, again, it gets the job done. It does what it needs to do, and kind of take it from there. Last one, probably one of my oldest tracer units that I've had is from AceTech. AceTech, the AT1000. I've had this one forever. It's probably like one of my first tracer units I've ever purchased or had. Never had an issue with it. This one's battery. You put batteries in there. The rest of them you have to charge. This one's battery. This one goes for like $60 and it works. It does what it needs to do. I have no issues with this tracer unit from AceTech. The AceTech lighter. This is they don't make this one anymore. There's the lighter R and stuff. This one has been solid for me as well. This has just worked. I think this is one of their initial smaller tracer units, and I picked this one up early. Never had problems with it. Great time. This one I despise, the lighter BT. I've had so many problems with this, and I've always had to. And whatever like adapters they provide you, them shits always break. All their fucking adapters break, like thread adapters. Motherfuckers break, and sometimes they break into like this piece. So I have one. This is broken, so I have to buy another one of these as a whole, and I've done that 3 times because the adapters break into it. This is my second lighter BT because my first one stopped working altogether after like maybe 2 months of use, and then like, you know, the front piece broke. But I haven't used this one in a while because again, I don't have this piece. But the last one that I did have, that one broke after two months of usage. It just stopped shooting green. I would always have to go into the app to turn it on and make sure it was shooting green. And even for this one, it's hit or miss when it was working. But again, every time I've always had to adjust this. I had to get a new one. I had to get a new piece of these, and I don't feel like doing that. I have other tracer units I can use. But this retails, I think this retails for $100 for the full package thing. I think when it comes to tracer units, you go with what you like, what works, what's in your budget. Everything is not affordable. Certain things are affordable. Sometimes people go off brands. I go off what I like, what looks aesthetically pleasing to my guns, and kind of take it from there. And whoever has a decent customer service, because not everybody has decent customer service. But if you want to check out any of these, I'll leave a link for them below, in whatever order that I did this video in. But yeah, no, definitely check them out. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.